Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 45 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Minecraft 1.21. Today's plan, I want to get some fun stuff happening. That's the thoughts, at least. We'll see how it all goes. I want to get Industrial Foregoing up and running. So I wouldn't call this a basement per se, just like a working, like a cable area, so that I can like run cable and do stuff. So between episodes, I just cleared that out with a cut and paste gadget super quick. Cut and paste is cool. Just saying. Just putting that out there. It's cool. And what I want to do now is get this whole setup going. So the first thing I'm going to get is the fluid extractors. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes. And then we're also going to need some pistons. And that should get me 4 fluid extractors. That'll be cool. And then we're going to need some kind of tank. This is pretty standard design for our fluid extractor. And then I'm going to have like a basic, simple block placer, dude. Well, that should be cool. I don't need anything too fancy for this. And I think this corner of the room would be like a perfect spot. I'm going to put it like right here. Let's have the simple block placer facing up, and then boom. Yeah, like nothing more fancy than that. Exactly this is the reason that I designed the simple block placer, because I wanted a simple way to just place a block. Like nothing too fancy. Don't need power. Don't need nothing beyond that. Oh my goodness, that is cool. That's a neat thing. Cool. Okay. Good deal. I didn't recognize that little guy. So we've got fluid latex coming in. So basically what these fluid extractors do is every time this progress bar drops down to 0, it's going to extract latex. And we saw the recipe for latex, and it depends on what type of oak or block you put here, right? So oak, I think, gets you 2. Acacia gets you 4. So a couple get you 3. You get the idea. Now, powering these dudes would also be neato, which I might set up real quick with, I'm thinking from Just Dire Things, if I got an energy transmitter, that could be fun, right? And then we just, well, what I want to do, we're probably going to want an energy transmitter like that. And then we want our ender gate. Could I just do that? That seems cool. Now I'm assuming the ender gate can't receive power, so the energy transmitter shouldn't be trying to push energy into it. But let's validate that by setting the Y area to here. Like, are you? Oh, you are trying to. So maybe you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deny list ender gates, and then that should no longer be trying to send power there. Okay, cool. Just want to, I was curious to see, like, I'm guessing the ender gate must have a way. So it does say max IO, so input output, so maybe the ender gates can receive energy, so I guess. I have no idea. I'm not sure how power works. But what the energy transmitter should only be trying to send energy to things that can receive energy. It shouldn't be trying to send stuff to things that can extract only, but, yeah, we'll find out. So now that you're all set, let's set up this dude. Like that. So that should be encompassing this whole area, and now all you guys should be getting power. Look at that. Cool. Little particles going on, little fun time. Now I could put that above it too if I wanted to. There's a few ways we could orient this, and I might change it. I might change it up. But that's pretty nifty. Cool. All right, rendering area off. That's looking good. So now you guys are all getting fluids. And then I should be able to get a nice tank here. And then I should be able to get, let's use pipes rather than laser IO. Let's use modern pipes. So we're going to need some extractors. That shouldn't be too big a deal. Bing, bang, boom. I usually do this with laser IO, but I figured today I want to do it the different way. Is that cool? Now I will probably laser IO. Well, see, now I need to do it with laser IO. That's annoying. So there's things I want to do. And that is like the keep in stock mechanic. And I want to have a storage bus on it. So the trick is I kind of need to use laser IO. Mm. Mm. So what's modern do? So attractor, extractor, filter, inhibitor. I guess the attractor, because what I want to do is I want to keep you filled. Probably want you to be a higher priority than the other dude, but we'll see. So the other thing we have to make for latex. Now, what I could do is something a little different than I'm used to doing. So latex can be used for all kinds of cool. Latex processing unit. This is what I want. That will make dry rubber, which is used to make plastic, which is one of the core items from industrial foregoing. So we could try doing this a different way than normal. So let's get you. I should be teaching some of these things to the AE system, but I don't feel like going home to do that. So now you, sir, need power. Boom. Which he's inside the area of effect, so that's cool. And then you need water and you need latex. Okay. Now what I could do is on-demand crafting with the latex processing unit, and I might do that. That might be cool. That could be very cool, actually. I like that plan. And what I might also do, I have a better plan here, because I'm trying to keep things looking nice, right? Let's do this. I'm going to rearrange this whole setup. You ready? I'm going to have the tank be underground. Oh, how cool is that? All that means is you guys will do this. Okay. And then bing, bang, boom. Cool. And now you're going up again. Beautiful. All right, so you guys are operating. You're getting low on power. That's all right. We'll fix that in a minute. Let's put this like up a little bit. I kind of actually want you to go. Trying to figure out how to like build and design around these things and being very cool with them. Cool. So if I do that, okay, and you still have your ender gate in your area of effect, and now we're just going to move you down. Is that cool? I like that. Right now we can see kind of the power shooting off to all four of them. Is that neat? I like that. I like that. Cool. All right, and then from here, we should be able to storage bus our way into, let's get our P2P thingy here ready to go. So I'm going to bring you out here a little bit. I'm actually going to bring you past that guy so that I can throw a dense cable on you. Oh, we don't know how to make dense cables? That's okay. We will make some dense cables. But before I do that, you're not a wrench. Where's my wrench? There you go. You, and then load that up, and then dense, and then I can route this back this way, and then we can throw our storage bus on here after it's done crafting. All right, so got that fixed. Now I am hooking this guy up. So if I just attach this bus here, and by the way, here's a trick that you want to do. Whenever you attach a fluid storage to a tank, partition it with this button. This tells the storage bus you're only allowed to have latex inside this tank. Because what will invariably happen if you forget to do this, at some point in the future, you will have drained this tank completely out of latex, and what will happen is it will insert some other fluid in there, and that would be bad. So trust me, whenever you're attaching a storage bus to a tank, if you know what fluid needs to go in there, hit that little gear button to configure the partition so that it sticks, right? So good to go. Cool. So now that you can access the latex, we now see that we have latex available like so. That is cool, because that's going to allow us to do a bunch of cool stuff. In addition, I'm going to set up a pattern provider here, and I'm just going to clip and clip. And I guess you could, if I connect this, you might dump that in there if there's room for it. There was, so that's good. Cool. Awesome. All right. So now you are a pattern provider, and I can program into the latex processing unit. And you know what? I don't need an advanced pattern provider. I just need a basic pattern provider. Cool. And what I'm going to do is, you know what I want to do? I want to have like a return trip option in here. Because like frequently I'll be like in here, I want to go home, but then I want to come back. So like figuring out how to do that. I wonder if because shift click doesn't do anything at the moment. So that could be cool. Like shift click would like teleport you back to the last place that you teleported from. That could be maybe. Yeah, maybe. That could be cool. I think probably. I don't know. I have to play with it. That could be fun. That could be fun. So now for my patterns up here, I'm gonna say dry rubber. Okay, is not going to be the latex processing unit. What it's going to be is 1 bucket of water plus 1 bucket of latex. And I think that that's right. Actually, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So let's get a bucket of each and see how that goes. Like I said, you need buckets if you want to access. So let's see if that's correct. See, now, like, I can't get back to it. So if we come over here and we put a bucket of each in, what's the dealio? So you're going to run water and latex, and you used half a bucket of water and 750 millibuckets. So 750 latex, 500 water. Right? So I think if I middle click, can I do millibuckets? Gotta be able to do millibuckets, right? 0.75? Ah. 0.75, enter. 0.5, enter. Is that cool? That should work. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need like a return trip option for the portal guns, just so that like I can easily get back and forth to where I was. I got to add that. That's see, this is why I like playing with my own mod, because it inspires me for new ideas to add. That's cool. Okay, so you go in there. What I would like you to do real quick is be emptied. If I break you, do you clear? You do. Awesome. So now, if I came over here and said I wanted a latex, please, or a dry rubber, please. Next, start. This should do 750 and 500. Did I reverse that? I might have reversed that. I did reverse that, didn't I? Dyer, please. I was too busy trying to figure out how to get you to behave yourself. 0.5. 0.75. Cool. And you can shift click these to reset them. Cool. So now let's try that again. Perfect. 0.5, 0.75, and then you should be at 0, 0 when you're done. 0, 0. Perfect. And then you can configure these machines to push to the bottom. And now auto-crafting complete, right? So if I wanted 10 of these, it would put a bunch of fluid in there and run. How cool is that? Okay. And then what I'm going to want to do is program you to smelt into plastic, and that's going to go right here. And now's a good time to do another pattern provider. Cool. Looks good to me. Okay. Great, right? So now we have access to plastic. And in addition to this, I'm probably also going to want to know how to make you. And since I know I don't know how to do it, I should probably know how to make you. Cool. Okay. So far, so good. Now, the next machine we're going to need is going to be the dissolution chamber. Okay. This guy is going to be responsible for crafting some things from industrial foregoing. And same deal. Do you like the portable hole? It's so good. Okay, where was I? Dissolution chamber? Dissolution chamber. Yep. You can chill here. Okay, you're gonna get powered because in area of effect, liking that. I'm also an idea came to me for these. Wouldn't it be cool for like an advanced version of these, like a tier 4 version, that were like almost like flux networks, where on the UI there could be like a channel designation, and all energy transmitters in the entire world on the same channel were all connected to each other and load balanced with each other. Cool. That would be neat, right? I think so. Right. So now down here, you're going to do a very similar thing. You're going to have a... Now this one I want to be an advanced pattern provider or whatever it is, the extended one, because we generally have a lot of recipes going into this, dude. So it's definitely a thing, right? So you get an advanced pattern provider, and your deal is... Boop, boop, boop. Cool, right? And now you can get patterns, which are going to also be good. Okay, so your job will also be to push down to the pattern provider that you accepted things from. Now, this is where the power of applied energistics really gets awesome, and that is let's take a look at industrial foregoings machines. So the next tier of machine. There's basically like 4 tiers of machines in this mod, and it goes from petty frame to simple machine frame, and for that you need some latex. And then from there you can upgrade to an advanced machine frame, and for that we need pink slime, which we'll talk about in a minute. And from there you can upgrade to a supreme machine frame, and you need ether gas for that, which is a fun setup. And then from there you're pretty much done. So those are your 4 tiers, right? You've got the pity, which we already talked about. Now here's the cool part. I can teach you how to make this guy, and you'll note that he can insert both the latex and the items all at the same time, and that's pretty cool. So now what I should do is teach you gold gears, which will be you. You know what? I should probably also teach you diamond gears while we're at it, because I know at some point in the future we're going to need some of those, so I might as well have them on lock. You're going to be good to go. And now I just need you to know how to make nether brick, which is easily a smelting recipe. There's your furnace. And there's... Oh, nope, you don't go there. You go on the dissolution chamber. So if I set that up, and then came over here and said, hey, foregoing, I would like a simple machine frame, please. That should not be a problem. And he's working. And look, it put the latex in and everything. And then it should push to the bottom. And that's neat. Now, one thing you might want to do also is do that whole blocking mode, so that if there's already stuff in there, that one happened to use all 8 inputs. But some of these recipes do not use all 8 input. For example, like this. This dude uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like we wouldn't want it to try to insert something into these 3 slots when it's already crafting something else. So by having blocking mode in there, it makes sure not to do that. Cool? All right, good deal. All right, we're back. So that worked, and that is cool. So that means we can get deeper into this mod now. So that should be awesome. So I like how this design turned out. Like it's kind of cool having the wireless power dude be able to do stuff. I could easily have hid this underground, but I kind of like the concept of it being like up above and sending the power downwards. So you guys tell me what you think, but I think it looks pretty nice. And now we have access to the latex, and we have on-demand crafting of plastic. So like if I said, hey, I want 10 plastic, it's got 8 dry rubber already. It's going to go ahead and use some stuff to make more, right? And you can see it cooking up more, right? So bada bing, bada boom. Awesome. Awesome. I like it. Now for foregoing, we should probably set up some add-ons. These guys are always nice to have. These speed up the machines and make them more efficient. And you'll notice they use diamond gears, which is, you know, that's why I was prepping diamond gears. The only thing that I think, oops, don't want that. I want you to go here. We want to add sugar to the autocraft list with our sugar cane that we have. That should be cool. And then into the disillusion chamber, we can put these guys, right? And then we can ask for like, I'm gonna get one of each quickly, just so that I can add them to the thing. Right. So you should be crafting those up now, and see how slow it is. It's pretty slow. But if we install these over here, it'll speed it up. I always forget which ones these do, but like speed increase makes it move faster. Efficiency, I want to say, makes it so that it takes less time. So like this makes it progress quicker. This reduces the total time required by 20%. So both of these together make it faster. And this is processing times 2. I think this means it will process 2 at the same. And so like in theory, you probably don't really need that. Now we can also do that. For some of these other machines, right? So much better now, right? How cool is that? Super cool. That's what that is. I think processing times 2 means it'll make 2 things in the same operation. So like it does, you know, double. Which doesn't really make sense on this machine, but it'll make more sense on this and possibly these. Cool. So now I can take these dudes out, and I might want one more batch of these. Cool. I can install them here, right? And you'll notice now this. So now he only has to get to 80 progress instead of 100, and he's running a lot quicker. So now you guys are making lots of latex. And then this dude can be faster too. Awesome. All right, I think that's a pretty cool setup. I like it. What do you guys think? Comments, thoughts? Different approach, and I think that played out well. So that's kind of the beginnings. Now the next major thing that we're going to need to get in terms of the machine frames is the advanced machine frame, because this one's going to give us access to a bunch of stuff. So let's real quick look at, like, the pity machine frame can do some very basic machines, right? Nothing too crazy. Simple machine frames give us access to some better ones. Some very cool things. There's also a bunch of generators, which we might look into at some point, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the advanced machine frame, this one is pretty cool. This gives us access to... this is where we'll get access to our soul laser base, which is kind of the reason we're doing this. But it'll also give us access to some other machines that are going to be useful for us. I think this is where we get our stasis dude from. We also get mining machines, which was cool. We get like infinite resources. There's stasis chamber. That's one we're going to want. That's going to be useful for our soul collecting stuff. So I think getting the advanced machines is going to be important. In order to get that, we're going to need some pink slime. Pink slime is made with a mob slaughter factory. So let's make one of those. They're not too bad to make. Okay. Mob slaughter factories just need a couple iron axes. And that looks cool. So the mob slaughter factory is pretty straightforward. It has an area of effect, which by default is not much, but we can expand that. Ooh, hide position particles, hide working area. That's a new button. I always get excited when I see new buttons. And this will produce two things. It'll create, from Foregoing, it'll create liquid meat, which is this stuff. And you can use that to like feed yourself, or also make mechanical dirt, which is like a cursed earth type of equivalent. You can also use it for ore processing, which we might, I always say like I'm going to check out the Foregoing ore processing chain, and then I never check out the Foregoing ore processing chain. In addition, it'll make pink slime, which makes this, and it's also used to make the advanced machine frame, and it's also used to make some other cool gadgets. Okay, so pink slime, cool thing to have, definitely required. So let's break this dude. Let's get an add-on. So add-ons are the upgrades. There's also a range add-on. So like I usually teach it the tier 3 one, which is bone meal. And I'll teach it the tier 4 one, which is iron nuggets. And both of those can go into the dissolution chamber. So let me get a tier 4. I feel like tier 4 is too much. I think we can do tier 3. Yeah, that sounds cool. So this machine is pretty simple to set up. I will need a tank, and we're going to go stick this over at a mob farm. You guys having fun in there or what? You know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is we're not putting dirt in here. That's the problem. Oh, and how did you get... You're supposed to have, yeah, you're supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be locked, buddy. So we definitely leaked again. I did not think we would leak again, but we definitely leaked again. Luckily, I caught it early this time. Ow, ow, ow. I'm definitely going to have to do like a keep in stock dirt thing, and I'm also going to find a way to make more dirt. Is there like a way to generate dirt? That's an exceptional question. There's got to be, right? In the pack? Actually struggling to think of a way to generate dirt. There may not be. Mud from Minecraft? Which we can extract. So we could use an extractor and a drying basin to turn mud into dirt. And we can get mud from the extractor. That could work. That could work. Okay. So anyway, distracted. So let's put you kind of here. Right? And just because I don't have to deal with stuff, where's my power ender gate? Just want you to have food and be powered. Cool. Now if I put this in here and show working area, that seems not ideal. It's a little bit high, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna need you lower. I could relocate my clicker. Because the clicker I can move. Let's do that. You're gonna go here. You're gonna come with me, clicker. And I just need you to shift over this direction. Easy peasy. Cool. And then you get your sword back with looting and your drops teleport is down. Now we're right back to where we were. How cool is that? Okay. And I can stick you there, and you happen to get power, so that's nice. Alright, so now your area of effect, show working area, is basically the inside of this area. And I'm 100% on board with that. That's cool, right? Now you are going to generate liquid meat and pink slime. Far more meat than pink slime, but that's okay. we will get another basic fluid tank, and we're going to want both of these to be filled. I might put them down a Y level. Let's put them down a Y level. Cool. What I should also do is put like some bricks around the outside here so we can't have any more leakage. And I should also go underground and find out if we had any underground leakage, because it's very possible we did. I probably just want to dig that out for now. I need to be doing stuff anyway. Cool. Okay. So you're gonna do stuff. So let's get modern filters. And I should probably get some more extractors. I should set these up for auto crafting, but we'll get there. Okay. So if I put you here and here, can I filter on fluids? By the way, can I set up a... I think now's as good a time as any. Let's mute some of these mob sounds. So I'm going to set up a new anchor position. Radius of, how about 8 blocks in this? Get rid of all the hurts. Get rid of the sword. Sweep? Maybe it's sweep. And then player attack, no damage. And then slime, death, and squish. Witch creeper. That should be cool. Zombie villager, spider, zombie death. Witch. Drink. That'll get rid of most of the sounds. Cool. Alright, so can you filter whitelist? Can you filter on liquids? Because what I would like... Oh, you can. Nice! Well done. Well done. I was like, good job. Good job. And then... What else we got here? On 0. Zombie ambience. We could get rid of zombie, skeleton, zombie villager, enderman ambient, witch ambient, spider ambient, all that stuff. So what I want to filter here is meat as a whitelist, liquid meat. So now if I stick you on there, now I'm assuming that the way this is going to work, and I can put a trash can here, because that's what I'm also going to want to have, is a trash can. Because realistically, the main thing we want is the pink slime, right? So we're going to do this, and I'm assuming these pipes work like the old thermal ones, where like closest wins. So it should take 800. So it's not running right now because we backstuffed on meat, right? So we're going to get 898 pink slime here. Is that a cool? That should be cool. Okay. And if I want, I can throw some acceleration cards in there. Might not be a bad idea. But I want to see it clear out first. So we're at 938, 958, 968, 988. I want to see if we get all 1,000-ish pink slime or not. No, it split it. It took half the slime and voided it. It didn't prioritize input. Is there a way to do that? Inhibitor? That could be cool. I'm assuming this is thing. Doesn't do anything. It doesn't click onto dudes. Inhibitor. Not exactly what I was thinking. You guys don't have a priority system, do you? use. Modern dynamics upgrades. Filter slots, max moved. Advanced behavior available for fuzzy card. Item transfer, fluid, total liquid transfer. Base fluid, total fluid, advanced behavior available for the redstone comparator. I could try that. Filter slots, max moved items. We could see, I'm assuming this is more fuzzy mode type thing but we'll see if it has any kind of like fuzzy card maybe? That does not fit either. Okay, never mind. So we either lose half the pink slime or we use laser IO. I think we know the answer to that question. Get me some fluid cards, please. And a couple more of these. And take this out. Oops. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so instead, what we're going to do is on the down, you are going to filter liquid meat. Okay, and then on the down, you are going to filter pink slime. And then on the down, you are not going to filter, you're just going to have a lower priority. And then on this side, you are going to extract. Okay? And then we can laser wrench you dudes together, right? So now, he's always sending his fluid directly into here until this fills up, and then this guy will be able to void whatever, okay? Now, the other cool thing that we can do with this is we can sensor you. So I want you to be run without a signal, okay? And you're going to output a redstone signal, weak, on the pink channel for pink slime. And then I would like one of you, please. And a couple of you, please. On the down, I want a sensor card. Pink slime. I get to find out if my Control-Shift-Click works. Ready? It does. Alright, so when we're at 16, I want you to emit a signal on the pink channel. Okay? So once we hit 16 buckets in here, he'll emit a signal on the pink channel, turning off the machine. Does that sound cool? Alright, and I'm going to call that a wrapping up point for the episode. So for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll come back next time and validate that this worked. I might also, real quick, exchanger some of this stuff. Let's do a horizontal row of length 9. I might want it to be 11, just to be safe. Is that cool? And hopefully that'll prevent any further leaks. And if it doesn't, oh well, we'll solve it another day. Sound cool? Alright, so like I said, wrapping up point for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. For now, take it easy.